utilities had to burn, dispatch the gas first, we would immediately save more, we would reduce more carbon much more cheaply than is contemplated by waxing marking, even if it had its best performance. So overnight, literally overnight, we can accomplish everything that the cap and trade system is designed to create. We would get rid of all of those mercury discharges. 25% of mercury immediately disappear. The ozone, particularly. Most of the plants, there's 920 coal-burning power plants that are tiny plants. Most of them are in cities. Most of them are over 50 years old. Some of them are as old as 75 years. They burn 20% of the coal, and they make 50% of the emissions in our country. They are terrible, terrible, terrible plants, and they should all be closed. And we should close them overnight and leave the big plants that are more efficient operating. But tell them, you've got to learn to co-fire on gas. It's going to save us all. It's going to reduce their outages, reduce their maintenance costs. It's going to reduce your energy bill. But now there's problems with gas, particularly the way that gas is mined, let's say today. Fracking creates all kinds of environmental problems, but it doesn't have to, because we have technologies to eliminate the use of water, of fresh water in those processes, which eliminates then 2,700 truck trips each well, and eliminates the major cost of drilling for gas. What we need is we need regulators who actually will drill down on the industry and say, you've got to adopt these new forms of technology. We need a gas industry that, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction and saying anything good for the environment is bad for us, you know, the gas industry is opposing waxing marking in this state because they don't believe in global warming. Well, guess what? They got completely screwed by waxing marking. Waxing marking and all of these energy bills that we're seeing on Capitol Hill are being written by the coal industry and are giving billions and billions and billions of dollars for clean coal technology and nothing for gas. The one bone they threw the gas industry was that, well, try to figure out ways to switch our automobile fleet to gas. This is ridiculous. We should be working with the gas industry on Capitol Hill, making a plan to get off of coal, to switch to gas as a bridge fuel so we can build, these big solar plants and wind turbines. We need to find 500 gigawatts. That's a gigawatt a week for the next 30 or 40 years. We can't do that just on solar thermal. If we put solar panels on every roof in America, 10% of that number. The distributed energy is not going to solve the problem. We need utility scale power in this country. That's the reality. And we cannot scale up overnight these solar thermal plants and these wind turbines. We simply can't do it. But overnight, we can create a gas economy in this country, and we can eliminate 78% of the coal plants in this country in one night, simply by changing that rule. And it's something that people, you guys got to go to the gas industry in this country, in this state, and shake them by the lapels and say to them, let's stop these knee-jerk reactions, and let's figure out the common ground, because we've got to stop burning coal in this country. Coal is the enemy, and gas is the friend. We just have to make sure that when we take the gas out of the ground, we don't leave a mess behind. And we all have to work in a collaborative way in doing that. And we have to put away our prejudices and put away our knee-jerk reactions and look at the real reality of the energy system in this country. And gas has got to pay for it. If you're a realist, if you're thinking clearly, gas has got to play a part in that. But we've got to go talk sense to the gas people. And we've got to talk sense to our compatriots in this movement. So instead of everybody digging their heels in and saying, you're the enemy, we've got to come back with them